I am one with my soul. My mind is clear. It is time to review Black Lightning. What is up, YouTubers of the world? Mega Geek Mixer here to give you guys my review on this week's episode of Black Lightning. A little late, but that's because I was playing Kingdom Hearts and everything. I've waited 13 years for that, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I had to postpone this. But I'm here now, so let's get into it. And man, if you guys haven't seen this yet, please click away because there will be spoilers. But, oh my god. Khalil, man. Oh, Khalil. You will be missed, man. You will be missed. Man, because that kid had one heck of an arc, and I just really didn't know what to say throughout this episode. Man, I just felt so bad for this guy. Yeah, we all can sometimes lose our way when we get hit by something hard, such as Khalil not being able to walk anymore after that shooting back in season 1. That, of course, it was Tobias who got to his dark side and made him go over there, but he worked slowly his way to getting back, and like I said in my last review, he was admirable of him to not only send Jen back home, but actually stay there and confront the family face to face, even though he knew he would most likely have been hated for it. And even more so that he was gonna try to go out there and testify against Tobai as well. And but yeah, unfortunately, he got caught. Which, come on, guys, with Tobias, well, that is no surprise. He always finds a way to get to the people who could bring him down. And yep, when he took out that spine, and then that last scene of that episode was chilling. And then all throughout this episode, just seeing how he was just really hit me hard. I was just really feeling sorry for this kid. And yes, at the end of the episode, he passed away. This episode was pretty much just looking at the pain and suffering he went through before he completely slowly died. And it was all really tough to watch. Now, during that time, Jefferson Pierce and the family were visiting him, and he asked Jefferson Pierce to kill Tobias. Now, this is why I like Black Lightning so much, because I mean, whether he and Batman are friends or not, or understand each other or not, their one thing they always seem to have is their moral code. They won't kill. Now, their difference for why they won't kill is different. Yeah, their reasonings are different. Bruce won't kill because he knows once he goes down that path, there's no going back. With Jefferson, it's a little more different now because, well, for one, he has a family and stuff and all that other stuff. But either way, he knows that the only way to bring him down for good is by actually letting the system do it. But let's all face it, guys. With Tobias, well, now he's like the kingpin. He's got pretty much influence on some authorities out there. No doubt, he's really still got some of that over in the Freeland Police Department. As a matter of fact, in this episode, we learned that he actually has some moles over there in the ASA because he has that Todd kid free Dr. Jace so she can help him find the original metahuman pods that she once had and killed some of them while some of them stayed alive. Yeah, because the security guard there, he put the signal out, and then when Todd had gotten everything set to make it look like there's a loop and a hologram of her still being in jail, there you go. And then once that was done, he turned the camera back on. So that's showing that, yeah, the system's, it's going to be tough to bring him down with the system, but Black Lightning won't give up trying because he actually showed that here. Because here's the thing, while he said he wouldn't kill Tobias, he is going to bring him back in with the justice system, so he turns to Henderson, the only pretty much cop he can trust. And now, as y'all know, Henderson already knew about Black Lightning's secret. Yeah, he knew about Black Lightning's secret, but he didn't know everything about Black Lightning. And that's where Jefferson decides it's time to show him everything. Meaning he takes him over to Peter Gamby's place, he reveals that Peter Gamby's alive and that Peter Gamby's more than just a tailor. And this is where it gets into a funny scene here where, like, he's getting all angry and mad about the secret of Peter Gamby lying about his death, and then all this technology that he and Peter Gamby have, and just getting all in a fuss and saying how he only has this phone. Oh, I couldn't help but laugh at that. Not that I can blame him. I probably would have been like that too. I mean, come on. You're a cop, you got all this, it takes weeks for this and that, but you got this guy who's able to do it in seconds or days. That was hilarious. But in any case, since he's now brought into the fold, he's even got some of the tech with him too, because he pays Tobias a visit. And it was really an undercover mission, a very risky one, I might add. He had a device on his tie that was going to scan things to see if they can find something that could get a head on Tobias. And it was basically going to be that case that revealed all the information he's been looking for ever since the season finale of season 1. And unfortunately, Tobias didn't have it. And this is where I go back to where I said Jefferson Pierce will let the system handle it. He won't give up, because at first he was mad that the briefcase wasn't there, but then he calmed down and realized that this is Tobias, so of course it's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, and finally, let's get into Jen, because she really showed off a lot in this episode. But before that, let me just say, it was great to also see Grace come here and support Anissa while her and her family were going through all the waiting time of seeing how Khalil will be. Yeah, Grace came in and gave Anissa some food and stuff and showing that she cares. And I've really been liking the development on these two and their relationship and everything, because they don't immediately go into it. They're slowly and surely getting closer and closer. It might get to a point where they'll eventually reveal to each other their powers. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention about Dr. Jason Tobias well is when they were talking, Dr. Jace brought up Markovia. So there's a chance we could probably have Markovia in the future, or maybe Geoforce. There's no doubt the outsiders will come eventually, though. But now back on to Jen. First off, we get a scene here where just like, oh man, that just makes me so mad that I didn't even have a problem with what Jen did afterwards. I mean, Jen decided to go outside and collect herself, and she touches this woman's car, and then this woman just goes and freaks out like crazy. Now, I can probably understand a little. If she lives in Freeland, then yeah, I guess I can understand that a little, but seriously, calling the cops and lying and saying that Jennifer threatened her when she never really said much of a thing. All she just said was no, trying to calm that lady down, but no, she ain't listening. She just being paranoid. That's when I did not have a problem with her blasting that lady's car with her lightning. I did not have a problem with that at all. But also we get another scene where she was in a meditating mode, the mode I was in as I was doing my intro to better control her powers. That was pretty interesting to say the least. Traditional meditating style for ninjas and all that. Very interesting, I might add. And we also get a new reveal of her powers. She's able to see the electrites inside Evil's body, which she saw with Khalil. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And as I said and all, this all led to she stayed throughout that time with Khalil and had this one moment in her head with him and her with her and him at prom, and it was very touching. It may not have been exactly in the traditional sense, but it was better than nothing. And good props to you, Jennifer, for doing that for the first love of your life before he passed away. Now, this is all. Now, I'm going to just talk a little bit about the promo that I saw for next week's episode. And it's showing how Jen's finally getting into her superhero mode. She has a reason to want to do this hero thing now. But right now, her mind's in the spot of thinking that revenge and justice are the same thing. Revenge and justice are the same thing. Well, it's not. But I'm sure eventually she'll come to see that herself. But either case, I would definitely love to know what you guys thought of the film. Please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you're enjoying my videos, click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified of when I make more videos. And until then, Mega Geek Mixer is signing out. Bye!